Oh man, welcome back to No Excuses, man. Cap,
Welcome back, man. Welcome back.
Cap. Man, before we go any further, man, you know what to tell the folks to do, man.
Man, like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Hit your post notifications so you know when we post, man. And keep running us up, man.
Oh yeah. So I tell you what, man, I don't want to waste no time. Last week, Alabama played Missouri, won the ball game 34-0. Both of us predicted Alabama to win rather comfortably, so I don't think we're exactly surprised by the outcome. Maybe by the way the
Yeah,
game played out, and you know what I'm saying, in reality, but the outcome, we were both kind of on the same side of it. So tell me
yeah.
your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts about Alabama from the game the other day and the momentum they picked up leading into this bye week.
Man, I think Alabama played a very thorough game on both sides of the ball, especially defense. When you able to force like three turnovers, I believe. Wasn't it? Was it three?
Yeah, they caught three interceptions. Yep.
Yeah. When you're able to force three turnovers, that's always a win for your defense. You know what I'm saying? This defense to me has been trending upwards ever since they played Tennessee. They look, apart. They look the part to me. You know what I'm saying? They look good. They've grown. They had their growing pains, but I think they're finally trying to find their stride. They're getting better. Um, Offensively, we still started off kind of slow, but we end up we end up catching a rhythm, you know what I'm saying, catching up to our defense. You know what I'm saying? We was forcing turnovers and actually capitalizing off them this time. If we would have done that against Tennessee, it would have been I feel like it would have been a different outcome. So this game we actually the mistakes that we were able to force on what's the name on Missouri, this game what was different, we actually capitalized off the mistakes that they made that we was making them make. So that's always a plus. So yeah, man, I was thoroughly impressed by how we look, man, and I damn sure like the way in that in on that goal line we tried to. I mean, on that goal line, whenever we didn't want to give up a touchdown, and Kane Womack put back in his starters on the defense and shut it down so we can have a what's the name, a shutout victory. So I'm always excited for that. I like the way he wrapped up and everything. Like that bring back the old Bama vibes right there. That's culture right there. That's what we've been needing, man. And man, like I say, I feel like that's probably the most complete game we played really to me since probably Georgia or Wisconsin. Like to me anyway, like Alabama played a very thorough game. I would say so. You know what I'm saying? I understand Missouri had, injuries and stuff like that. But for this team, we needed that. We definitely needed a victory like this going into the next week. You know what I'm saying? With playoff implications on the line. So we definitely needed that. So injuries is what is part of it, man. Players get hurt. Even though, the starting quarterback came in, he tried to battle out and tried to, he tried his best. He did all he could, but you knew he was hurt. You knew he really didn't have no business playing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was selfish of the coach to even try to put that boy out there. And I even said during the first quarter of the game, I said that boy ain't healthy because I know Brady Cook is better than what he showcased in that game because I've seen him play better than that. So I knew he wasn't healthy. I don't even know why he really played for real. I just think Drinkwitz wanted to beat Alabama, you know what I'm saying, bad enough. So he wanted to just stick him in there when he knew he wasn't ready. So, you know, we just capitalize off of it. You know what I'm saying? That's not our problem. You know what I'm saying? We just capitalize off, whatever is there for us to capitalize on. You know what I'm saying? Players get hurt in and out the lineup here. We done had players in and out the lineup this year. So injuries, that shit happens, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Alabama played a very great game to me, man. Like that was especially defensively, like they deserve a pat on the back, man, because they got criticism. They've been getting criticized damn near all season. So they that defense needed that wake up right there for them to go into the rest of the season. I think they needed that just to get them that boost. You know what I'm saying? To give them that confidence that they needed to, you know what I'm saying, they can actually build off something now. Like they see that they're trending, they're getting better and getting better. And man, I'm excited, man. I'm glad that Bama is. I'm not gonna jump out the board and say they completely back it. You know what I'm saying? I like the stuff that I saw, but we still got some stuff we need to work on. You know what I'm saying? Um, and another thing aside of the play, man, the officiating got to get better, man. Like the officiating this year in the SEC has not been good at all, man. Like for real, like they got to get better because these calls that they calling out, I understand we get self inflicted stuff, getting penalties, but goddamn, y'all ain't helping the case by throwing these unnecessary ass flags that like that play that LT Overton sacked Brady Cook. He hit Brady Cook, and they call it necessary roughness, and it was a delay of game. It wasn't a whistle. Nobody heard a whistle. You know what I'm saying? So he just reacted to the play. He didn't know that, the whistle, didn't know the refs didn't blow the whistle. So he just played through, you know what I'm saying, just like you normally supposed to do, like it was a normal play. So they gotta fix that shit right there, man. They definitely have to fix the officiating because it ain't been good all season. Like we get penalties now, but goddamn, man, y'all ain't gotta make it this bad. Y'all already here. We already do it ourselves. We self inflicted. We do shit our damn self. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no help on it. So, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. But Bama, they look complete, man. Like they look good in that game, man. They needed that win. That win right there, they can build off that. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it'll carry. I hope it carry out.
Um. Okay. First off, I'm gonna say this, man, about the game the other day is that coming into the game, it was already put out there early in the week that Missouri's starting running back was gonna be out.
Yeah.
Then you hear later in the week that they starting quarterback Brady Cook is listed as doubtful.
Yeah.
Brady Cook suffered an ankle injury, if I'm not mistaken. It was a high ankle sprain, to be specific, if I'm not mistaken, against Auburn the week before. He went to the hospital, came back, led his team to a victory, played off a lot of adrenaline, a lot of energy, and was able to win that ball game. That dude had no business playing Saturday.
Yeah.
He had no business playing Saturday. That's Eli Drinkwitz putting him out there. I reckon because he thought they gave him the best chance. No, that's coaching. That's coaching.
Yeah.
Coach up a better game plan for your backup quarterback.
Yeah.
Now with Drew Pine as your backup quarterback, he was so damn bad. Okay, they go to the third string there.
Yeah.
But Brady Cook had no business being out there. That's number one. For number
Yeah.
two, how do I evaluate Alabama's victory against a backup quarterback? Defensively, I thought they played well. Now, granted, Missouri was missing a starting quarterback and Brady Cook. So does that help Alabama's defense? Sure. But Alabama still had to play. They still forced turnovers. They've been forcing turnovers all year. If I'm not mistaken,
Mm,
I think they've already forced now more turnovers than they did all last year.
yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, or it's got to be close. I need to get that fact checked, but I know it's close, man. They've been forcing turnovers all year. I thought
Yeah.
since the Vanderbilt game, I was in the minority. I thought in the South Carolina game, defensively, they was better than maybe I think the stats showed, in my opinion, because I watched the game. That's the way I felt about it. I thought they played
Yeah.
good enough to win at Tennessee. And I thought
Yeah.
they were probably the best games they played all year defensively, albeit playing the backup quarterback can help inflate that. But nonetheless, they looked they didn't look out of place. They didn't look lost. They played fast. They played physical. That was by far the best game that the front seven has played.
Yeah. By
Them
far.
linebackers was flying around Saturday, so I think that's an encouraging sign moving forward. Moving to the other side. Oh yeah, no, I can't lead the defense. But I'm saying is number 18, Bray Hubbard, man. Shout out to Bray Hubbard.
Yeah.
Diamond
He
in the
balling.
rough, man. That boy ball play. I like Bray Hubbard.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I like Bray Hubbard, man. I'm telling you, Bray Hubbard should have been getting reps. I like Bray Hubbard, man. He a culture player. He wanted to he gonna give everything he got. I like Bray Hubbard,
Yeah.
man. I thought he played really well in the game. Malachi Moore, since the Vanderbilt meltdown, has been phenomenal on the football field, man. I think he done caught. I know he done caught 2 interceptions. I think he done forced 2 fumbles, caught 2 interceptions. Malachi Moore, he operating at an all-time high level right now.
Yeah.
I think Quay, you starting to see Quay Russo get back healthy, which is huge. LT Overton still being a game record. Tim Keenan still being a game record. Tim
Yeah.
Smith, James Smith, man, I'm telling you, that front 7 played their ass off the other day. I'm telling you right now, with Brady Cook in that ball the other day, Missouri still lose because Alabama front 7 dominated Missouri offensive line.
They did.
Brady Cook don't change that. He don't play offensive
Yeah.
line.
Missouri offensive line, they've been good all season though.
Yeah, they got dominated, man. So I think if Brady Cook played the whole game, they might not lose 34-7. It might be 34-14, 34-17. But they lose by 2 or 3 positions. They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Now I want to move to the other side of the ball. I thought in the first half, offensively, man, we still was kind of still in that slump, still figuring it out. We moved the ball a couple of drives, stalled out, and got field goals. I finally, I kind of got to take back what I said about Graham Nicholson. He can kick.
Yeah.
We just ain't seen him kick all year. We do got a kicker, right?
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I'm one of them people. I was kind of encouraged to see that.
Yeah.
So I can put faith in the field goal kicking. I thought Jalen Miro from an A to an F the other day. If I had to give him a grade, I'm giving them a C plus, B minus. If it's a B minus, it's an 82 or it's from an 82 to an 80, which is that's fine. I thought he played fine in the game. No turnovers. We took a couple of sacks. I thought what really stuck out to me and what I think more and more people are starting to become. I think more and more people are starting to come around. Let me rephrase that. Coming around to what I said earlier weeks ago. I think Jalen Milroe was dealing with an undisclosed lower body injury. I think that got proved the other day. And I want people to understand, man, Jalen Milroe is athletic and dynamic enough that him not being able to run as fast as he possibly can does not mean he can't still outrun you.
Yeah.
He can still outrun you.
Yeah.
But I watched him turn the corner the other day, man. Right now, the burst just ain't tell. Now, I think he's getting healthier because the burst was more there this week than it was against Tennessee. That's a fact. But it still ain't all. He's not running with as much authority toward the South like he was earlier in the year.
Yeah.
I think that's very obvious. So I'm hoping over the bye week, you know what I'm saying, he can give himself the time to heal and get himself ready for this last home run stretch of the season, finish out the regular season, hopefully get to the college football playoff. So you got that going on. I think offensive line, I'm not gonna lie to you, our pass protection is still looking a little spotty to me. What I do like that I'm starting to see is that it's already been reported that Jaden Roberts, starting right guard number 77, he been dealing with injury throughout this course of the season. But the other, him and Geno Van Mark, number 56, is back up. They've been like, I ain't gonna say rotating every series, but Van Mark been getting as close to as many snaps as as Jaden Roberts do too. Roberts not being healthy. The other day, the snap count is kind of starting to lean more in Jaden Roberts' favor. Maybe that's a sign of Roberts is getting healthier, which is a good thing, because whenever that dude is fully healthy with other Alabama fans, we know how good and how important number 77 is to the offensive line. So I thought that was a good thing. I thought we finally ran the damn football. I wish I had the noise maker in here right now so I could pound the goddamn table. We finally ran the football the other day.
With our running backs.
Is a hell of a running back. Jam Miller is a hell of a running back. I think Richard Young is too, by the way. I'm telling you, keep him in the program. Keep him in the program. Richard Young, that was, I'm telling you, man, they said it. right? So
Yeah.
I thought the running game finally got clicking. The numbers support that. We ran for 271 yards as a team. I think it was 4 rushing touchdowns. Miro didn't throw no touchdown. So Miro ran a touchdown. Hayes ran a touchdown. And Jam Miller scored twice, and Nicholson kicked 2 field at 34 points. So I thought offensively, you got the running game going. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it. Mr. Reliable, Jeremy Bernard, wide receiver number 5, is starting to impress me more and more and more every week.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see it with Bernard more and more every week. The dude, the ball player, and he will play in the NFL.
Yeah.
He
That
will
dude can
play in
play,
the
man.
NFL, man. Bernard, I'm gonna tell you the thing about Bernard. Jeremy Bernard game, it ain't flashy.
Yeah.
It ain't flashy. He ain't Hollywood with the circus catches and the dances and all that, because
Yeah.
Hollywood, that's a special rare breed athlete. Ryan Wiggins is
Yeah.
top 3 in this country, right?
Yeah.
Jeremy
Yeah.
Bernard is a very high end number 2 or 1B receiver. That no sound
Yeah.
he finally starting to get more and more involved. I really like the run game whenever we run an off tackle. Kendrick Law got touches in the game. Robbie Oops is a blocking animal, number 45. Bama fan, when y'all watching these ball games and Robbie Oops is in and they running the football, watch what Robbie Oops is doing to defenders.
Yeah. That nigga,
It's bad.
yeah. He making
He
miscue of the
is
defenders.
dogging motherfuckers out there, man. So you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I thought the run blocking was very well in the game. It's still too many penalties for my liking. Because I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah.
you get too many penalties, man. Because I felt like the other day we played our cleanest game penalty wise all year. I would make you check the
Yeah.
numbers. We still had 7 penalties for 85 yards.
Yeah.
We're just a
Yeah.
heavily penalized team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I
We
do
get a
want
lot
to
of
speak on it because you brought it up. I thought the call against LT Overton in the first quarter, whenever Missouri clearly had a delay of game, and they snapped the ball, and Brady Cook Brady Cook still in the game. He took the snap, and there was no whistle blow. So LT Overton went and hit him. He sacked him or whatever, and they called unnecessary roughness on LT Overton because y'all didn't blow the whistle.
Yeah, that was
Nobody in the
crazy.
stadium heard a whistle. Nobody that watched it on TV heard a whistle. The broadcasters that were at the game said Joe Tessitore. Who called again the other day? Was McElroy called again the other day? No.
Might have
That was
been
Joe Tessitore, Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Rodgers.
brother. Yeah.
None
Aaron
of them
Rodgers' brother. Yeah.
said that they heard a whistle call. I thought that call on LT Overton was extremely some bullshit, and I was disappointed in the officiating in that. And then that second one, on that 4th down where Alabama's punting the ball, that ball clearly hits the Missouri player on the back of the foot. Kendrick Law go over
Yeah.
there and throw up. Alabama jump on the ball. Kendrick Law go over there and
Yeah.
hit the dude. They call a 15-yard penalty on Alabama, but I fired it
Yeah.
because at first it was Kendrick Law got called for unnecessary unsportsmanlike conduct after the play. Then you got
Yeah.
a running into the kicker call on Missouri the same play, but Bama fell on
Yeah.
that. The officiating has been all over the place. Granted,
Yeah.
Alabama has been playing very undisciplined, very sloppy football, but that officiating the other day, that was about as awful officiating as I've ever seen watching a football game. It was terrible.
Yeah. That shit was terrible.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But
Yeah, but
all in all, I like the momentum that Alabama picked up in the victory. Getting a shutout in the SEC is never easy. I'm with you, man. Bringing the starters back in to preserve the shutout. Every Alabama fan, man, we loved it. That shit, it felt very much. It felt very much like just the tone we send for the rest of the season. So I like how they went about it doing that, man. And I think you know what I'm saying. We're not going to preview LSU, talk about LSU and nothing like that today. But I do
yeah.
feel like getting that win the way that they did, getting that running game established, starting to get some guys starting to get back a little bit healthier. If only
Yeah.
I just need to see how healthy Miro can get by then. But I do
Yeah.
like Alabama is trending in the right direction. It feels good to finally be able to say that after it feels like 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
It feels good to be able to say that.
Yeah.
All right, man, you got anything else on this here, man, before we switch to Neil and Miller?
Nah, not really. Bama, like I said, Bama, I really ain't got nothing bad to say. Like hell, it was damn near flawless victory here. They look good as hell to me anyway. I ain't one of the fans that critique everything like that. Hell, they look good to me.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it to that time of year. We've made it to that time of year. Hold up, man. Hold up, man. Hold up, man. Yeah, y'all know what time of year it is. It is officially time for the Battle of Murder Creek. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, the Battle of Murder Creek is played between the WS Neil Blue Eagle, you know what I'm saying, my alma mater, fat alma mater, where we went to school at the WS Neil Blue Eagles. And this is when they play against our crosstown rival, the TR Miller Tigers. I say it once again, the TR Miller Tigers. Now, coming into this particular game this year, it kind of seems as if it's a foregone conclusion that Miller gonna win the ball game, and Miller comes into it. They are currently 9-0, undefeated, ranked the number one team in all of 3A right now, man. And Neil 4-5. Neil just beat Mobile Christian to secure a spot in the playoff last week, going in as the 3 seed. Shout out to the WS Neil Blue Eagles. You know what I'm saying. I said shout out to the
Yeah,
WS Neil Blue Eagles. Hold up now. Hold up now. Hold up now. Hold up now. Hold up, man. We here now, goddamn it. We hold up, man. We here now. I need to hear something in this motherfucker. Hold up. Where we at with it, man? Uh-oh. 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 There it go. There it go. There you hear that guy. You hear that guy the eagle, ain't it? You hear it, don't you? Oh yeah. We here, man. We are here. It is the Battle of Murder Creek. Fat. Now, one thing about me and you, we have to be realists. We have to be honest, and let's call it like it is, right? I've only been to one Neil game all year.
me too. Me too. I
And I'm
already
pretty
know.
sure we went to the game together, and I'm pretty sure we both left at halftime.
Yeah,
Now, I want to make this very clear. Us leaving at halftime had nothing to do with the football team because that was near homecoming. They was actually playing pretty damn well. It wasn't the
yeah,
team.
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. My reason for wanting to leave so early, the atmosphere felt so damn boring for a
Yeah, it was dead.
homecoming game. I said, yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I feel like I'm wasting my time being here. But nonetheless, I say all that to say I don't have much insight going into this game
Yeah,
as I have the past 2 or 3 years. Because the past two or
yeah,
three years I've been to more of Neil football games, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
whenever we're speaking about this, I'm speaking strictly from projection, what I can guess on, things that I have heard about our team from other
yeah,
people that I trust that know they football and stuff. That's obviously I can see the scores and look up stats and things of that nature. And when I speak on Miller, I haven't been to a Miller game. The first time I'm going to see Miller in action all year going to be Friday against Neil. So I just want to
yeah,
make that known for anybody that's watching this before we go any further that I don't really have much expertise this year on this
yeah.
game
Me neither.
because I don't know
Me
much about
neither.
our team. I don't know much about Miller's team. I do know Miller got a damn good team. I know that because
Yeah,
I was somebody saying that Miller was going to be very good coming into the season.
yeah,
So I have no
yeah,
problem admitting that, man. And I ain't going to lie to you. I'm supposed to be going on Powerhouse Sports tomorrow to talk about this game. Um, I don't know if I'm actually going to end up doing it or not. I'm pretty damn sure they're going to. I'm pretty sure I end up on there. But I just, I have no problem admitting that I told Forrest this. Shout out to Forrest. Forrest, don't come over here, man, to Alabama LSU week. Stay over here. But nonetheless, I have no problem admitting that I told Forrest before the season started that I felt Miller was going to be pretty damn good this year. For starters, I know that group they got, that seniors now, if I'm not mistaken, they all been starting together for like a 3 years at the high school level. They've been playing together all their life, obviously, but especially like in the high, they've been starting together for the last 3 years. They got their best player Miles Johnson came back. You know, he had a knee injury last year. He back this year. And you know what I'm saying, man? He been putting on like back like he never left, to be completely honest, if it's up to me. So I said all that to say this. When we think about the Battle of Murder Creek, what do you think about this game going into it? How can Neil pull the upset? And Grant, fair, remember, you ain't been to but one game just like me, so you ain't got to try to make this sound all, like, look, fuck it. Look, we here now. I'll put an Eagle sound again, nigga. Fuck it, we here.
Man, to be honest with you, from what I've heard of Neil, because I only been to one game, and what I've heard about Miller, Miller is the far more better team than Neil is at this point. So for real, Neil just go out to hope some damn the ball just flip their way, man. Like some crazy shit like the Iron Bowl be like some crazy shit Auburn do or something. Like they just go out to hope for some crazy ass miracle ass type of performance for them to pull this off, man. Because from what I hear, man, Miller tough, man. They strong this year. They very strong. So I don't know, man. Like I said, I really can't give a full analysis on it because I haven't seen any high school football like that this year. So I can just say, like I say, just some miracle stuff. I don't know, man. I just go out there and play the best you can play, execute at the highest level that you can to win the game. I don't know. Cause Miles a threat, man. That dude can play, man. You got to see him. You got 4 quarters of it, so strap your chin strap up, put your mouthpiece in, be ready, cause he coming, and the other one's coming behind him. So hey, I hope we can execute and like I say, the ball got to flip our way. It just got to beat up one of them type of days, man. And you have rivalry games that go like that. Some rivalry games, some crazy stuff happens in rivalry games. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it happens this Friday. I hope it does. I'm Neil all day. I got Neil pride, baby. It's my alma mater. I graduated from Neil 2017, baby. I'm here. I'm with us. But shit, I'm real too, man. They gonna have to have some. The ball gonna have to fall their way, man. It's gonna have to be some crazy stuff that happen in that game for them to win that game for me. From what I've heard, from what I heard, I don't know. I do know we got a good running back. What's his name?
ST.
ST. I heard about him being, he was our best player. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he had one of them breakout games and shit. Who knows? Let's go out there and hey, let's take a crack at it. Let's see what we can do. I got confident. I'm a little confident in this. Yeah, I did graduate from there. I hope we win. I'm with us.
All right. I'm gonna say this, man.
Shit, I don't know.
I'm gonna say this, man. Did you did you see my post on Facebook today?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Did you
yeah.
comment
I
on it?
seen. Did I? I don't think I did. I don't think I
No,
did.
I thought I saw either you or Dad that had commented on it, and then when I clicked on it, the comment was gone. I didn't know if you commented and deleted what you said or what the hell you had going on
I
with that,
probably,
man.
I probably did. I probably did.
What
I
did your
probably.
comment say, man?
I said. I
What
said
did your
tell the guy I
comment
was
say?
gonna have. I was gonna. I was saying that I was gonna message the Miller coach. I was gonna tell him to tell him to keep Miles' ass at home. Don't let Miles. Hey, I said we might have a better chance. Goddamn, we might have a fighting chance if he at home. Goddamn. But no, I was just bullshitting. That's why I had to leave it because yeah, I was bullshitting.
Yeah, man, real talk. We can't we can't we can't look that much like bitches. Let's just call it what it is. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
we
why I
can't.
deleted. I was like, nah, I can't say that.
We can't look that much like bitches. We
Yeah,
can't
I
do it.
can't, I can't,
But
I can't say that.
I'm gonna
That's why
say
I
this here,
deleted
man. I'm gonna say this here. All bullshit aside, man. Talking about this game because I agree with a lot of what you said, and I'm gonna say a lot of the same stuff tomorrow on Powerhouse Sports if they still
Yeah.
want to have me on there. So if y'all watch that tomorrow and see me on there, and y'all go, man, like he said the same thing that he said on No Excuses. Well, it's just who I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
It is what it
I'm not
is.
gonna lie to you because coming
Hey,
into this
Q.
game, man, I don't think it's rocket science. I don't think it's rocket science to put two and two together and come to the conclusion that Miller got the better football team because they do.
Okay.
That just is what it is. They got the better football team. I think like all bullshit aside, man, them on the brink of finishing off an undefeated regular season. They already know that obviously they're the one seed. They rank number one in the whole damn state in 3A. So man, obviously Miller right now, Miller is a team with legitimate championship aspirations. Like a
Yeah.
state championship is in their tunnel vision right now.
Yeah.
Right? So if you WS Neal, how do we pull the upset? I'm gonna say this first, and I'm gonna say the same exact thing on Powerhouse Sports tomorrow. Same
Yeah.
thing. What the hell you laughing at, man?
Oh, nothing. Shit.
I'm gonna say the same thing, fat. Same thing. Somebody with a white, blue, and gold uniform on tomorrow. Somebody, because when I'm on there, it'll be Friday night, obviously not tomorrow, but Friday. Somebody from WS Neal is going to have to hit Miles Johnson. Somebody has to do it. Somebody got to be the crash out. Somebody got to be the crash dummy. Somebody got to take one for the team. Somebody got to go in there and say, you know what? Fuck it, I'm here, and I plan on being here all night. Somebody got to do it. You have to set the tone right there.
Yeah.
That's number one. That's number one. If you go
Yeah.
out there and y'all scared of 32, this ball game going to be over by the end of the first quarter. I'm telling
That's what
y'all
I'm saying. Yeah.
If you go out there and everything with a Neal uniform on is scared of Miles Johnson, this game will be over by the end of the first quarter. I will be back home drinking Michelob Ultra by halftime.
Yeah.
I am letting that be known.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is my goal. Keep me at the game past halftime.
Past halftime. Yeah.
I would like to be there past halftime. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it costs $8 to get in the damn game. I don't want to go and just give away $8. I would like to get my money's worth of watch. I'm not staying to watch if we get the goddamn brains beat out of us. I don't find pleasure in that. So that's the first step.
Yeah.
That's the first step to pulling this off. The unthinkable. Somebody is going to have to try their damnness to go toe-to-toe with number 32,
With
Miles Johnson. And guess what?
Yeah.
That shit, I can make it sound easy. That is going to be a task. And it's going to take more than one person.
Yeah.
That's number one. But number two, where have the past Battle of Murder Creeks been won? That it's going to sound like a dull statement because it's what football games are winning anyway. They've been won in the trenches. Every year whenever we play them, we getting our ass blown off the ball on defense. Our defensive lineman backed by our damn linebackers. And on offense, we can't keep they defensive linemen off out our backfield. I felt bad for Paul Carter the past 2 or 3 years. Shout out to Carter, man.
Yeah.
Felt bad for Paul Carter the past 2 or 3
Yeah,
years.
he was taking punishment. He was taking
the time to make a damn play. By then, he so goddamn beat the hell up the game. So why?
Yeah, he was taking beats, man.
Matter. So,
he was getting punished.
I say that to say
beats.
You have to man up in the trenches. If you don't do nothing else but get low and make a pile and clog holes, y'all can't get blown off the ball back around the linebackers every goddamn play. This game is going to be over by the end of the first quarter. I am telling you that now. If that happens.
Yeah.
Now, what do we got working for us? We do got a quarterback that can make plays. Gerard, KK Summer.
Yeah.
I saw enough of that when we went to that homecoming game. I was watching too.
Yeah.
He can make plays. He can move. He can scramble around. He can sling it. He got talent.
He can play.
I think by the time that boy is senior, man, Neal, we might All right now.
Yeah.
Dead ass. I ain't even okay now. In about 2 years, I plan on popping my shit about my WNBA Blue Eagles. I'm gonna tell y'all
Yeah.
that right now. I'm gonna be unbearable.
Yeah.
That just is what it is. So I do think Neil got that going for it. I'm going off of what I've heard somebody else say because obviously the Jackson score is 48-0. We not gonna win that ball game. We all know it. We all understand that. But from what I've been told was that Neil did make some splash plays offensively in the Jackson game.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, whatever that count for, I don't really know. What I'm saying is, even beyond that, you can take the Jackson game away. Take that game away. Because I have been following the scores on Bruce Stands and the things of that nature. Neil offensively have pretty much put up points all year long.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
defensively, just looking at the score, they've left a lot to be desired on the defensive side of the ball. But offensively,
Yeah.
they have put up points.
Yeah. They could score
And
points.
majority of the games that they
Yeah.
played in, with the exception of
Yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, that's Jackson. I made my
That's
very
Jackson.
first high school
Yeah.
football start in Jackson, Alabama, against the Aggies. I'm telling you right now,
Yeah.
that is a different type of place to play at. It's different.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that team won a state championship that year, and you can see that they don't fall off very often because they right back
Yeah.
contending for a state championship now. If I'm not mistaken, they ain't lost but one game all year, and the one game they lost was to like 6 or 7-8 Saraland. I think they lost it by a touchdown. If y'all
Yeah.
okay, and if anybody's mistaken, Saraland, that's where Hollywood Ryan from Alabama came from. We supposed to still be there. That's Saraland.
Yeah.
So that's just the type. Them the type of athletes that Saraland produce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that speaks for just how good Jackson is. So I can't judge Neil off the Jackson game. What I do know is they put up points offensively pretty much in every score that I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they got that going for them. Can you try to make it a shootout? I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you because what I've also seen is T.R. Miller defense is pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
You know who?
Yeah.
You know who was anchored and led by?
Miles Johnson.
Miles Johnson. The dude, this kid was recruited by Nick Saban. Nick Saban is the greatest college football coach / recruiter of all time. The man got eye, he can evaluate talent. If Nick Saban come recruit you, yeah, that tells me all I need to know.
Yeah.
That tells me all that I need to know.
Yeah.
Our work is cut out for us. But guess what? You got to show up and you got to play ball.
Yeah.
Now, we get ready to wrap this episode up. I ain't gonna lie, we get ready to wrap this episode up. But because I said a lot of things and maybe I can persuade you into thinking that I'm leaning this way with the prediction, I'm leaning that way with the prediction. I'm not giving an official prediction to Powerhouse Sports tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I ain't even giving a prediction right now. But what I do know is if y'all think I'm just gonna act like my WS Neil Blue Eagles ain't got a chance to win this football game, I want y'all to know my answer. If you think that's what I think. Hell no. I ain't hear you. Say that again, James. Hell no. That's just how the hell I goddamn feel about it. Cause it's like this here with me, cat. Here we got to show up. They got to show up. They got to put their shoulder pads and helmets on just like we do.
Yeah.
And it just is what it is. Now, granted, coming into this game, I've already made it very clear. Miller got the better football team. To pull this off, Neil has to play at their best, if not their best, close to it. With Miller on the off night making mistakes, you have to counter that some kind of way. But you can't go into the game already scared. You can't go into the game already scared with lack of confidence. Then they get you down 35-0 before halftime because this game can get away from you quickly. Miller's good to put y'all ass away early.
Yeah.
They good enough to have Q back at home drinking Bill by halftime. I am telling y'all that right now. I'm putting that out there.
Yeah.
They good enough. This shit can be over with. The game start. It's supposed to technically start at 7. They know to kick off around 7:05, 7:15 or whatever. This game can be over with, not in game time, but in real life clock time. By 8 o'clock, this shit can be over with.
Yeah.
This team is going to put you away. That's a good T.R. Miller football team, man. It is.
They're good, man.
It's a good football team, man. I like the thing about it. I know for a fact. I get on here, man. I troll. Hell, I'm a give you some sort of entertainment, because that's just who the hell I am. But when it comes down to being a realist and talking about the actual game itself, Neil, we got our work cut out for us, man. I got to give the people they just do. I do. I said coming into the season, I told Ford. I remember telling Ford, man, before the year started, I told him, I said, man, my reasons for it. I knew Miles was coming back. I knew that group been together for a while. That group went on the road to Mobile went to Montgomery and lost to Montgomery Catholic in the playoffs last year, but it was competitive.
Yeah.
It was, hold up, man. Time out. I like to have facts when I'm speaking. Hold on, man. Let me see, can I get some facts real quick? I know for a fact that group went and played in Montgomery in the playoff last year. I just want to make sure they played against the right damn team. Hold up. We finna wrap this up, man. Just let me check this out real quick. Montgomery Catholic. I thought so. They lost to Montgomery Catholic in the playoffs last year, 24-14. Montgomery Catholic, that's a damn good football team, ladies and gentlemen. They know what they're doing up there. 24-14, that's very respectable. That's without Miles.
Yeah.
That's without him.
Yeah.
With him, they might beat Montgomery Catholic last year. I don't know. Obviously, I wasn't at the damn game. I don't know what damn Montgomery Catholic got, but I'm just putting that out there that that's a respectable score. So I knew for a fact for them to go on the road and play that well against that team in the playoff last year, missing their best player, that's one thing. I know how good Miles is because I've actually seen him play.
Oh, yeah.
All that couple with the fact that they dropping down to 3A, I said, okay, no, this shit is okay. What the fuck going on? This team got a chance to win a state championship. I told Ford that. Now, granted, I don't know if I had them going undefeated because I don't know much about every high school football program. And people like to pretend that there's so much parity and there's so much talent. No, there is not. There is not this equal amount of talent in high school football as the way that a lot of people like to try to make it out like it is. No, it's not. It's just not.
It's not.
So a lot of when I see my fellow WNL people say Miller and 3A, they ain't played nobody, and Neil and 4A and they played so and so, if they switch the schedule, I'm telling you right now, if you give Miller Neil's schedule this year, Miller 8-1, only team that beat him is Jackson.
Yeah.
They beat everything else on Neil's schedule. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I'm telling you. I know for a fact they do. How do I know?
And Jackson will have to go to war with him
the past couple of years, and more than hell they own in 4A. More than hell they own in 4A.
AQ. And not only with Jackson will have to go to war with Miller. Yes. They ain't just gonna blow Miller out. They gonna have to go to war with them motherfuckers.
Yes.
I'm just being real.
Now, dead ass, man, because the thing about it, man, don't get it. You know what I'm saying, man? Don't get it twisted, man. I love the Battle of Murder Creek. I love the energy that it got, you know what I'm saying? The energy that it just put in the L. I like to see people bicker and go back and forth about it. Now, the fact that my Neil people ain't trying to do no bickering kind of tell me basically what I basically kind of know about this game. But me, I'm going to talk some shit one way or another. I'm going to find a way to get whatever I got on my chest off my chest. So that's all I got for it. But you know what, man? Fuck it, man. Give a prediction, Fat. Give me a prediction. Battle of Murder Creek, man. Call it out for me.
Man. 45 21.
I'm assuming it's Miller, right?
Yeah, man. I don't know. I man, it's just damn, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go 45. I'm gonna go 45-21, man. Since they said we can't score points.
I'm gonna be I'm gonna be I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't. I ain't saying that I necessarily hate the score that you came up with because I actually don't. But I don't know if I can pick that on camera. I don't know if I can do that on camera. So I'm gonna wait and save my prediction for Powerhouse Sports tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still up in the air right now. And we'll talk. I tell you what, man, I'll have a prediction sometime tomorrow. Man. I'm still letting my cerebellum rotate about it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's gonna do it for this episode of No Excuses, man.
Yeah.
All the WNL Blue Eagle fans get in the comments. All the TR Miller Tiger fans, y'all get in the comments too. All the Bama
I'm
fans get
sorry,
in the
my fellow.
comments.
I'm sorry, my fellow Eagles, but I just gave a prediction,
No,
man. Don't
but the thing about it,
don't
you
hate
ain't
me.
got to
Hey,
be.
don't hate me for
You
it.
giving a prediction. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Don't hate me for it, but hey,
Ain't
it
no
is
need to
what it
be
is.
damn sorry. Shit, tell them the truth. They did.
Yeah.
Oh man. But anyway, man, there's no excuses, man. We out.
We out.